What's the deal, my tribe? I got something for y'all. Now, if y'all recall the last time that CAG was in action, I was unsuccessful. I'm first to admit I caught 0 raccoons in that trap. If y'all recall, the day after I set that trap, down in Detroit here, we had a big snowstorm. Real big snowstorm. So what I did was I set the trap, set it up on my partner's mobile home, where we had flushed the raccoon to when we was up there disturbing her, giving her the business, the flux. She wasn't budging though. She stood her ground. With that being said, I left it, baited the trap, left it. Unsuccessfully, I caught these goose egg. I got a goose egg when it came to that trap. You hear me? So what I did was I called my partner, told him, man, I'll be back. I told my partner I'll be back over to come and check it. Came and checked the trap. It had so much snow on top of it, and it was full of snow to where I couldn't even see the bait in there. But what I did until I did gather is that the raccoon we had to eat, we had to run away from there. All the activity, she just decided that it wasn't worth it. So I looked around the perimeter. We didn't see any raccoon tracks. We didn't see any raccoon tracks in the snow, on the roof, on the ground, anywhere, nowhere near the cage. And like I said, it still had the bait in it. So all I did was went and retrieved the cage, brought it back home, brought the cage back home, and had floors to attend to, had some floor jobs I had to get to. So all I did was took the cage and just set it up on my bench back here, with the bait still in it, still frozen, not even thinking nothing of it. Just as long as it was out of the way of my dogs, I really wasn't concerned about it. So like I said, I just set it up here on the bench. Come outside today after making some, me and Kimmy making some runs. Come home and I'm cleaning up the yard. And as I'm cleaning up this area over here, I'm looking around. And of course I see my canine tracks, my dog tracks, which is obvious, which I expect. And then I looked around, 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 and look at what I found. Now I know that ain't little buddy that followed me home. Now, is he tracking Trapper Troy? Is he tracking me? I'll be a monkey. Well, I won't be a monkey's uncle, but you know what I mean. And look at which way the paws is facing, buddy. Straight that way. I said, okay, this is my neighbor. This is the fence that separates my yard from a neighbor yard, right? So I say, look at this here. So I come over here and I say, well, let me see where he was pointing to, where he was going to. Mind you, the cage was still up here on the bench at the time. I just took it down. So I'm looking around, and what else do I find? Oh my God, another sign of little buddy. I said, well, how did I looked at the cage, and I remembered that the latch was down from me retrieving it from the last location. So I'm steady looking at the cage like, how in the F did he get that out of there? Because it had 0 honey bun in there. I'm going to call them homemade hood honey buns, because that's what it was. A homemade hood honey bun. I mixed the end of a bread. I took the end of the bread, put some honey and some peanut butter in it. And I'm looking, I say, this was down. No bait. Trap closed. No bait. How in the world did he? Then I looked even closer, and looked even closer, and looked even closer, and looked even closer. Look what little buddy did. That ninja done stuck his paw through there and fished it out. I said, you know what? Now it's on. Now it's on and popping, baby. I'm finna have some fun with this here. So what I did was, I went in the garage, and I constructed this little frame right here. Because I say, well, what ain't gonna happen is, he ain't gonna outsmart me and stick his paws through there again and pull it out the side. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put something where he can't reach in there. And now I'm about to rebait the trap. And I made it a little bit easier for little buddy. I put it down on the ground for little buddy. Put it right here on his level for little buddy. CAG. Catch and grab. Complaining they ain't gaining. CAG. Catch and grab. So that's what we about to do. So y'all can call me Trapper Troy, Tracker Troy. Just call me when you need a job done. And we gonna see what happens. Stay tuned, cause I'm about to bait this with that hood honey bun. And we gonna come back to see if little buddy don't come back for a second round. A second meal. Come back for seconds. And it's gonna be the last. It's gonna be his last. Cause we on his, you know what rhyme with it. With that being said, stay tuned. I had a lot of people asking me, man, what happened, man? We seen y'all go at it. Did you catch him? No, we ain't catch him. No, I ain't gonna even lie to you about it. Listen to me. We got these many goose egg raccoons that day. But now, little buddy here. Or his cousin, distant relative, or whoever it is. But it's gonna be him or his homie. I'll get back with y'all in a minute when I got something in the trap. Peace.